If you've been told that working hard, saving every penny, and investing in index funds is the guaranteed path to wealth, you've been lied to. Because if that formula really worked, we'd have millions of millionaires walking around. The truth: wealth is not luck. It's not just discipline. It's an equation. And Scott Galloway, one of the most brutally honest voices in finance, calls it the Algebra of Wealth. Today, I'll break down this formula piece by piece and show you how you can actually apply it before it's too late. Chapter 1. Why most people stay poor, despite doing the right things. Let's start with the uncomfortable truth. Most people already know what they're supposed to do. Work hard, get a good job, save money, buy a house, retire at 65. But here's the problem. Most of those people still end up stressed, broke, or financially dependent on others. Why? Because that advice leaves out the most important factor: time and leverage. Working hard without leverage doesn't multiply your efforts. Saving money without strategy won't outpace inflation. Buying a house without understanding opportunity cost can actually trap you financially. That's why Galloway calls wealth an equation. Because success isn't just about effort, it's about stacking the right variables. Chapter 2. The 4 variables of wealth. Scott Galloway breaks wealth down into 4 key factors. Think of them like parts of an equation. Wealth means focus, plus stoicism, plus time, plus diversification. Let's break each one down. 1. Focus. Wealth isn't created by chasing 10 different opportunities at once. The richest people in the world didn't dabble. They obsessed over one thing until it worked. Focus means saying no to distractions and yes to compounding mastery. 2. Stoicism. The ability to stay calm while others panic. In markets, most people sell low and buy high. Stoicism flips that. Stoicism isn't about having no emotions. It's about controlling your impulses so your money grows when others burn theirs. 3. Time. The most underrated multiplier. Compounding works like black magic, but only if you give it decades. That's why you need to start investing early, not perfectly. Waiting for the right moment is the most expensive decision you can make. 4. Diversification. The final shield. Even if you're focused and disciplined, no one can predict the future. Diversification protects you from being completely wrong about one thing. Together, these 4 variables create a formula that tilts the odds massively in your favor. Chapter 3. Offense versus defense. Here's the brutal truth. You cannot save your way to wealth. Yes, saving matters, but savings are defense. Offense is how you actually build wealth. Offense is starting a business. Offense is leveling up your skills so you can command higher pay. Offense is making bets where the upside is unlimited, but the downside is limited. Think about it. No billionaire got rich by clipping coupons or skipping lattes. They got rich by going on offense, by finding opportunities where their money, time, and skills multiplied. So yes, cut expenses where it makes sense, but never confuse saving money with creating wealth. Chapter 4. The harsh reality of timing and luck. Now here's where people get uncomfortable. Even if you follow the formula, you're not guaranteed to be rich. Why? Because luck and timing still matter. Being born in the right decade matters. Choosing the right industry at the right time matters. Even meeting the right people at the right stage of life matters. But here's the thing. You can increase your surface area for luck. Luck is not something you sit and wait for. It's something you expose yourself to. And the way you do that is by stacking the other variables: focus, stoicism, time, diversification. The more shots you take, the more likely you are to connect. Chapter 5. How you can apply the algebra today. So how do you actually apply this formula in real life? Focus. Pick one high-value skill or industry and double down. Stop jumping to every new shiny opportunity. Stoicism. Automate your investments, limit your exposure to daily news hype, and train yourself to sit still when markets crash. Time. If you're under 30, your biggest asset isn't money. It's time. Invest early, even if it's small amounts. If you're older, focus on scaling your income sources. Diversification. Have your core investments in safe, broad assets, but also place small bets on high upside plays. This is the equation. It's not sexy. It's not overnight, but it works. So here's the brutal truth. Wealth is not about finding a magic stock, a secret crypto coin, or the perfect business idea. It's about stacking these four variables: focus, stoicism, time, and diversification. Day after day, year after year. That's the algebra of wealth. It won't make you rich overnight, but it will give you the only formula that actually works. If you found this breakdown valuable, subscribe to the channel. Because every week, we're exposing the financial myths and revealing the real strategies that build wealth.